You know, more than 1 million Americans have lost their lives to COVID-19. And for those who have survived this virus, the pandemic has still left a profound impact, very much so, on our children and their learning and development. Jamie Clausen says her son, Cody, cannot do distance learning ever again because as time went on during this pandemic, she saw Cody's behavior change. He went from being an only child who's extremely social to having tantrums and outbursts. Jamie joins me now for more on distance learning and her child's deepening learning loss. Jamie, I can't even imagine. As a mom, I've seen this impact my kids as well, and you try to figure out what's going on, what can I do differently? You know, you talk about Cody being in preschool in 2020 when this pandemic hit. Now he's in first grade. He started kindergarten online, I was reading. Tell me what that was like for Cody and for all of you at the beginning.
Yeah, it was a really difficult transition. I work and my husband works, so we had to recruit my parents. So that was a juggle, and Cody had to go to 3 different teachers per se, right? I was a teacher, my husband, and then my mom. And so 3 different teaching styles. And in the beginning it was okay. And then it just kind of slowly deteriorated.
So when did you notice his behavior changing? What was it being on the computer too much? Was it not socializing? Was it the fact that he was stuck at home? What do you think sort of led to these behavior changing?
Yeah, I think it was all of the above. In the beginning, he was kind of excited, right? I get to go to grandma and grandpa's, or mommy's home with me. So it was a little fun. But I mean, come a month into it, or maybe 2 months, it just turned into, I don't want to log on to the computer, or, I don't want to do this work. And it was a struggle. And, he would start to lay on top of the couch and not look at the computer. And I just had to let go and say, you know what, this is a wash of a year and he'll get what he gets out of it. And yeah, he's a very social child. So not having a playmate, and he's an only child. So I think that was a big struggle for him as well.
So it really sounds like it's coming down to social skills as well, because you said in the article that I read that he's a very smart boy, so remote learning wasn't horrible from an educational perspective, but
Sure.
It was horrible from a social perspective. And that makes sense for a younger kid, right? They need to get out, they need to interact, they need to be around other kids. So tell me how you sort of, he didn't want to get online and he just wanted to kind of hang out on the couch. But what else did you notice? Did he stop talking? Did he stop wanting to play?
I don't think so much as that. It was just a lot of breakdowns. So a lot of crying, a lot of throwing tantrums, a lot of complaining. We did our best to take him to parks and hikes and get him outdoors. But again, with missing that social aspect, it was just a lot of breakdowns and trying to work through those. And they escalated, and it got harder and harder as time went on.
So advice to other moms before we let you go, because I know you've got to take off to work. What is it?
Yeah.
Is it counseling? What have you done to try to make things better?
So there was a lot of trying to understand him and get on his level, but we did put him in therapy, and I think that has helped tremendously. We have seen night and day change. He's no longer in it, but it was a miracle for us. And I mean, luckily we have the capability to do that, but I think having some outside help was a big thing for us.
Yeah, it is a good thing. Therapy is not a bad thing. That's true. And parents have to be open to it and not stigmatized, for sure. Jamie Clausen,
Right.
it's a tough road to travel. That's for sure. You're doing a great job, Mom. Thank you so much for just having the discussion with us.
Oh, thank you.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.